second lap here at Baldwin Park in Poughkeepsie, New York. Thought it was Wappingers Falls. It's right on the border. This is my second lap, and of course, I was dumb when I started just now because we're on the uphill portion, the portion where I'm out of breath. So, yeah, beautiful park. A lot of stuff to do here. There's pavilions. If you have kids, they have a playground. I think they still have a splash pad. They used to have a splash pad for little kids. So if your kids are like, I don't know, 5, 6 and under, somewhere around there, that's pretty cool. And I think in the winter, I'm not sure if they still do it or not, but they have an ice skating rink that they set up. There's also baseball diamonds here, soccer fields. The playground used to be cooler, in my opinion. Now it's all that metal stuff. It was all wood. It looks so small and compact now. But they were building a second one. So we got 4 people watching. Hello, everybody that's watching. Hopefully comments are on. Try to get a hike in before the bad weather comes in. Supposed to get some rain around 5 o'clock. So just did some errands this morning, which I said to myself, I'm gonna stay home today. I'm gonna stay home. I'm gonna wash and vacuum my cars. And I'm just gonna stay home and chill and get some stuff done. And of course, that doesn't happen. That copper, what's that say? That copper something, hi. Hello, that copper, whatever that says. Yeah, so trying to get some stuff done today. And I said to myself, all right, don't think of any ideas for today. I literally said that to myself last night, or for tomorrow. Don't think of any ideas, don't do anything. Then I was like, oh, you know what, what was I gonna do? I was like, let me just do one thing. Oh, I ran to go drop off, I have to do it regardless. My dry cleaning, and go get a cup of coffee. So I did that. And then I was like, oh, let me just go down to GameStop real quick, the retro store, see if they got anything in. Get there, it's 10:45, they don't open till 11. So let me go down to Goodwill real quick. Well, I'm already down at Goodwill, let me go to Walmart. And it just transpired. So the day got messed up, but it ended in a hike. So that's a good thing. So I'm gonna hike my second lap here on this trail. I think it was like 1 3/4 miles long. We're gonna find out. The second lap, I started at 2 o'clock. It was like 2:03 or something like that. So we're gonna see without filming how long it takes. Hello there, buddy. Yeah. So I don't know who. Do you know me? Some people call me buddy and they know me. Some people don't. Do you really mean it? Am I really your buddy? Yeah, sure, pal. Anyone ever seen Cable Guy? That ruined it for me. Anytime anyone calls me buddy, I'm like, sure, you really mean that? Am I really your buddy? I think of that every single time. Cable Guy. Cable Guy. Who doesn't want free cable? Brother. So now I was someone's buddy. Now I'm brother. What's up, brother? I was just joking around with Buddy. Now I knew somebody had a dog named Buddy once. Anyone ever know someone with a dog named Buddy? It's a nice little dog. I was a little kid. I used to walk them. They'd give me $1 or $2 a week. Cheap bastards. Back then, that would buy you a candy bar. You know, $1 or $2. This now will buy you. Did not have breakfast this morning. I should have did that. I should have started my day off. Got my cup of coffee from McDonald's, and then after that, I just started doing my errands that I wasn't supposed to do. So yeah, we're hiking Baldwin Park. I hadn't been on these trails in years, and made a full video that's going to be out in June. And I want to get, some of you guys that are not subscribed subscribed. And also, Cobweb, want to get some of you guys' thoughts on trail videos, whether you like them or not. I like them. I could hike all day. At least I say that now. I want to do a backpacking thing. I wish I had somebody that, you know, like I had a friend that really enjoyed it as much as I do. It is relatively a new thing for me. I think I've always hiked, you know, here and there, but, you know, Boy Scouts when I was a kid, and then you become in your 20s, you get kind of lazy, you don't do anything at all. You play video games and work. No, that's exactly where I was going with this, though. I'm not going camping, but I was thinking, how cool would it be if I did a video, or I don't remember this being this wet on the first lap, or if I got a friend, or made friends with somebody, or met a girl, that'd be even better, that would tent camp. That'd be awesome. Grid prep. What's that mean, grid prep? I don't know what that means. This is just a small park. It's a Dutchess County Park. We're in New York State, for anyone who's not watching from the area or not from New York. If you want to look it up later, it's called Bowdwin Park. Bowdwding, I think it is. Something like that. Dutchess County Park. Prepping for grid failure. No, I don't think like that. I don't I know there's some people that like think that kind of stuff and think that way, and if that's for you, that's okay, but that's not for me. I don't think like that. You know, you never know what could happen. There were dinosaurs on Earth once, right? So, and this whole area was covered in glaciers, so I guess you really never know what could happen. I mean, they found a woolly mammoth in my town like 10 years ago, like a dead one. You know, someone was digging for a pool and they found a woolly mammoth skeleton. So it's weird. Things sound like they're right here. I don't see nothing. Can you guys hear that? Rest in peace, Luffy. I'm sorry, whoever Luffy is. Sorry for your loss of Luffy. Is that a dog, or is that just is that a person with that nickname? I'm sorry for whoever that is. The first lap scared the hell out of me. I was recording. I was not live streaming. I was recording this, and I was looking at the screen, and something ran across the trail, and I didn't see what it was. And then I had to go back and play it back, because, you know, we have everything in this area from fox to bobcat, bears. We don't see a lot of bears, but there are bears here. Of course, squirrels and raccoons, geese, ducks, everything. So something ran across the trail. I don't know, I got my like side vision, what do you call it, peripheral vision, and I just saw it was something like, not like a squirrel size. It was bigger, but I didn't see what it was. It was like the size of like, it looked like to me like it was the size of a bobcat. I'm not going to reveal it. You guys have to watch the video if you want to see it. Message held for review. Uh-oh, someone said something bad. Oh. How are you? Saw some deer yesterday on the freeway. We have lots of deer around here. You know, I tend to see the deer, I feel like, more in the autumn and the spring, like early spring, and not really once it gets this warm. I don't know why. We have a lot of deer around here. That was weird. I said hi to that guy. He said he's good, thanks, but didn't ask how I was doing. Is that weird? I don't know. When you ask somebody how they're doing, do you expect them to ask you how you're doing back? I guess that's just me. So are you guys, I see there's, let's see. Oh, we're down to 3 people watching. 3 people watching, 3 likes. Is everybody here subscribed? Actually, I got some off before I came here. Curious to see how long this trail takes me this round. Started at, I think it was 2:03. I'm just gonna round down and say it was 2 o'clock. So we're at the 2:26. A little dog poop. At least pretty simple. It was short, so I figured I'd do a lap to get some exercise in. This is the red trail. There were some offshoots of it, like right here on the left. We could have went that way. I have no idea where it goes. And it's funny, I don't know if I'm going backwards. Obviously, anyone who's in back of me is probably not going to catch up with me. So I don't know if anyone else is going the same direction or not. But I've passed people here and there. Probably 2 or 3 people going the opposite direction. Nobody seems very talkative. And we are going slightly up an incline. I don't know if you guys can tell from the video, from your perspective or not, but there is a incline up here. So the full video will probably be up in June. Whew. Dennis, hey Dennis, what's going on, man? How you doing? I did hear that there was a new pope elected. I just saw it. Hello, Casey Wilson. New pope, and I saw it real briefly on Facebook. Didn't read much about it because I am Catholic, but I am not very religious. My grandfather was Catholic. My mom was Catholic. She went to Catholic school. He sent her to Catholic school because she was bad. So she probably hated church, so we never went to church growing up. When my mom passed away, I went to church a little bit here and there. But I don't know, I'm just not very religious. I think our generation, which I'm 44, I feel like it's not really as much of a thing anymore, which is, I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't really have an opinion on it. I'm just not religious. If you want to be religious, that's up to you. We are in the country for that, freedom of religion. So that's up to you guys, whether you want to be religious or not. But yeah, new Pope, American. That's kind of cool. First time, if that's true. That's all. I'm just going off what I read. Where's everybody from? I'm going to get you guys talking. Oh, there's only 2 people down here. We're going down. You guys aren't enjoying the video. I don't know who's still in here. Hey, cousin Mikey. This is my cousin in there. This definitely doesn't look like Wildwood. This probably looks more like where you are if you're still in California. You know, all the videos going up that you're probably enjoying are actually, believe it or not, from last year. I thought everything from the memory cards was lost. I had a formatting issue, and I have 3 different cameras, and I thought I had some problems. Oh, we got some dogs. It's okay, I like dogs. Although that one dog Uncle Mike had was scary, the one with no eyes. The dog had eyes, but you could never see them. That intimidated me. How you doing? What kind of dogs? Lab, black lab, and oh, beautiful. I wasn't expecting the lab to bark. Have a good walk. Yes, Cody. Cody. Cody was a great dog. I miss your mom and dad, man. They were some awesome people. I really connected to your mom. She was awesome. I remember when my mom called me up and told me to sit down. She had some bad news. That one, your mom. I'm not trying to make you emotional. Your mom hit me hard. I really connected to her. And with your father, I'm going to try to keep it very basic because there's people watching and not give a lot of stuff away. But with your father, all I could always think of is Fudgy Wudgy, and he was a hard-working man. And in the kitchen, he had that little sign, and I asked your sister for it. She didn't know what happened to it. And it said, "What the hell are you looking up here for?" I wanted to hang that in my kitchen so bad. It just was one of my memories of being in your house. You know, great people, great family. Yeah, your mom was a talker. She was terrific. She was just a great person, man. She had the personality, man. She was terrific. I really loved her a lot, as I'm sure you did as well. Green, I don't know what that means. Just random. Somebody wrote green. You know, it's funny. I always thought, and my cousin Mikey, he lived in Wildwood growing up. You know, I wish I had spent a summer there as a kid, like an entire summer. Like my mom dropped me off, and I could have stayed with one of my relatives, and just spent a lot of time in Wildwood. Met a lot of girls in Wildwood, man. I used to be a ladies' man. So was my cousin Mikey. My cousin Mikey, he was a few years older than me, but I know he was a good-looking young guy. I know he was a ladies' man, but yeah, I made out pretty good. What I used to meet in my teens. In my teens a lot of girls down in Wildwood, and I always loved Wildwood. I still have a soft spot for Wildwood, New Jersey, but I don't know. It's funny. I always thought it was a place that I could live, and one of my friends made a video recently, Tampa J, and he's lived in Orlando and Tampa for a long time, and he was kind of right when he said this. It kind of hit me. It made me feel the same about Wildwood. There's something about visiting a place but not being there all the time that makes it special, and I think that's what Wildwood is it's going there occasionally, not being there all the time. You know, that makes a place special. Because if you lived, like, for example, if you love Disney and Universal and theme parks like I do, my friend Tampa J said it, and he's moving, and you know, he wants to come back and feel like it's something special again, which I respect and admire so much. It really, it's true. You know, I could be in Wildwood now for like 4 days, and after like the fourth day, I'm kind of like bored. I'm like ready to leave and go back home. You know, I've thought about leaving the area that I'm in, the Hudson Valley, and I love this. I love that I could just, you know, go hiking. There's so many trails. I know where everything is. I go places. I know people. I go in the stores. You know, I could not go in a store for a month and then go in a month and, you know, just GameStop. Hi, Christina. You know, hi, you know, Allie. You know, or you could go into the Goodwill, game hunting in Goodwill, and just, you know, I don't know their names, but I know their faces. You know, there's something special about the area you live in. I don't know, for me there is. I like the area I live in. I could never live in the city, though, for sure. I can't believe how fast this went. I just did another lap. I'm not done yet, but I'm not out of the woods yet. I'm not out of the woods yet, but I'm close. And in the last video, I went left. I kind of want to go left again, because I think if I just go straight, I'm going to end up going down the road, and I don't want to do that. But I think I'm going to go over this little bridge here, and then end the video. My favorite cheese. What a random question. Name a car for an edit. Name a car for an edit. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Ew, Sam's. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna settle this right now. I'm gonna settle this right now. So, Wildwood, Mike, you're still here. Thank God you're still here. Don't leave yet. I need to settle, and I'll accept whatever you say. You have to pick one of these two. I know there's a lot of great pizza places in Wildwood. Okay, I know there's a lot of places in Wildwood. You are a guy who lived in Wildwood. We're talking about Boardwalk Pizza. Okay, you have to pick one of the two of these. Don't pick, D's Pizza, because I like D's or Deeds. Is it Mr. D's or something like that? Don't pick Mr. D's. What is better? We're gonna sell this for all you Wildwood people. No, 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 Mike. Why? Why, man? Dang it. Oh my God, he picked Sam's. That's like a curse word in my household. I wasn't expecting it. I was hoping. No, 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 no. That's awful. All right, so someone has stolen my cousin Mikey's computer or phone or whatever he's on. So ignore that comment, everybody. No. You know what I do every year is I don't do it on purpose, but it's funny. I said every single year that I make a video in Wildwood, I say this year I'm gonna try Sam's Pizza, and I never make it there. I've never had a slice of pizza from Sam's. Every year I say I'm going to go over there and go get Sam's Pizza, and I never made it. And I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm not doing it on purpose. Oh my God. Now I want a slice of pizza. All right, guys, I'm going to end the video. Great to see everybody. Thank you for hanging out in the live stream. This is the end of the trail. I think I might even go on a third lap, but I'm not going to bring you guys along. So do me a favor, check and make sure you're subscribed.
Current distance 3 miles. Total duration 1 hour 15 minutes 40 seconds. Average pace 25 minutes 13 seconds per mile.
I'm going to end the video. I don't know if that was playing out loud where you guys can hear that, so I had to pause for a second. So yeah, I'm going to end the video. Check if you're subscribed. Good to talk to you, Mikey, and good to see everybody else here. Even though someone stole poor Mike's computer, hopefully he's got a tracker on that. Someone hacked into his system or stole this computer or has him at gunpoint and forced them to type the wrong pizza place. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Sam's Pizza sucks.